Hey guys, welcome to today's mobility and recovery flow. We're going to do a couple things a little different today, show you a couple of the new ones. Also, instead of yoga music, enjoy Radiohead's Amnesiac, one of my favorite Radiohead albums. They're all amazing. All right, so we're going to start out today, 1 minute. Go ahead and get flat on your stomach. Bring the hands as close to the hips as you can, comfortably. Find your range of motion. You're gonna relax everything here except for the triceps, obviously, that are gonna have just enough tension to hold your upper body up. Let the hips relax, the glutes, the lower back. Stretching the core, 1 minute. Just breathing in and out steadily. We're not gonna do a cadence yet for our breathing. As you get deeper into the stretch, the hips can sink down closer to the hands. You can walk the hands back. You may not be as high up as I am with the torso, that's okay. Don't tense the lower back. Let everything relax. Stretch that core, chest up. Okay, great. Now we're going to come into a downward dog. Reach back. Reach the butt, up and back. It's okay if your heels are not on the ground. It's okay if your knees have a bend. Probably better to start with the knees bent. Over time, you'll get the heels down more, you'll get the legs straighter more. But the real key is to have time starts now, 1 minute. The real key is to push that butt up and back toward the ceiling. You'll get a good stretch in the hamstrings, yes. Feel that spine getting nice and long, head's just hanging loosely. Breathing normally, relax the breathing, let it flow in and out. Okay, I think that was about a minute. Couldn't see my timer. I'm gonna come straight back down to this pose, guys, for 1 minute. Halfway, over halfway. Okay, and coming back to our downward dog for 1 more minute. Active poses to start here. The rest will be what you're used to. Active poses are where we're going to be engaging some muscles. walk the ankles, heels up and down here. Feel a stretch in each hamstring more as you do. Now we're going to continue to mix it up a little bit today. So our first one, go ahead and start with your right leg out. This is going to be kind of like our lizard pose in that the hands are going to be right here, but instead of letting the back round and sinking down here over time, nice long deep lunge position, bring that back leg straight for 1 minute. You notice my back is staying straight, it's not rounded. I'm going to let the hips sink toward the ground. Pushing out with this right knee just a little. Walking that back foot back as you need to. Opening the hips up, inner thighs. Back leg stays straight. Guys, for the next minute, just want you to drop that back knee down to the ground. Continue to bring it back as you deepen into the stretch. Front knee is going to be pushed out. Knee can come over the toe. A little bit in the front as you get the hips, let them sink closer to the ground. But we're going to keep our back straight on this one. Same position for the back. Just slowly letting those legs open up. Guys, now you just walk this left hand out just a little bit. I want you to push against this right leg and turn and look over your right shoulder. All right, if you can get this arm straight, awesome. If it needs to stay bent, that's okay. Deeper twist if you can. Awesome. All right. I've got a tile floor here. If you need a pad for your back knee, you can. So on this one, if you're able to, we're going to continue that stretch. Left hand out, right leg is in the same position. I'm going to grab that back foot and hold this one for 1 minute. Pulling that quad, getting the quad stretch, twisting, trunk. Good, not yanking on the quad. Just holding it there. You'll feel the stretch. Pull it to where you got a good stretch. Stay there. Ease into these positions over time. Open that chest up toward the ceiling, the front. The head looking over the right shoulder, guys. Awesome. Okay, we're going to repeat that on the next side, but first, go ahead and come back to child's pose because that was 4 minutes. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and bring that left leg out in front, hands to the right, stretching that back leg out nice and far. Little tension out on this knee to open the hips up. The back leg is straight. I'm trying to push my weight forward and let those hips come down to where they can with that back leg staying straight. We're going to be here for under a minute now. Back is staying straight and neutral rather than rounding it, letting it curve down like we do a lot of times on our lizard. All right, drop that back leg down. Continue to let the back knee slide back. Your knee should be flat on the ground. You're not trying to twist your hips. 1 minute here, guys. This one in the quad, the hip flexor. Guys, I'm going to start to walk this right hand out a little, pushing out on this leg, looking up over that shoulder, starting to get the good twist in the trunk. Back further in the back as it gets a deeper stretch. 20 seconds left here, guys. Okay. Ooh, that sounds tight. Okay. Now we're gonna switch it over to the last version here. Grabbing that back leg. Left leg forward, right hand out to the side. 1 minute in the full twisted lizard here. Stay with your breathing, even though we're not counting, stay with your breath. In and out. It's easy, long, slow, even space, even time on your breath in and your breath out. Great, about 10 seconds left. Hey guys, awesome. I didn't realize when I wrote this, but it's a little more workout-ish than our usual poses. It's okay though. You gotta do something a little different sometimes. All right, so we're gonna come down now to our deep squat. Okay, remember to take breaks. Take breaks as you need to, anytime through this. You can pop in and out of these. All right, so first we're gonna start. You can be a sumo squat, feet flared out wide. You can be more toes forward, either way you'd like. Come down and sit in a deep squat for 1 minute. Out to the side with the knees. Open those hips up, let them sink down. Whatever depth you're at right now is fine. If you're only halfway down as far as I am, that's great. Sit there. Know that this yields benefits greatly when done consistently over time. Push out on your knees. Push back with the butt a little if you need to sink further into it. That chest up, knees out, chest up. Okay guys, now put one arm down on the ground. Over here to the side is gonna be the deepest version, or you can just leave it right here in the middle. We're gonna reach up. Okay, reach up, straight up. Okay, come back down. Hold it for a few seconds at the top. Okay, other side. Okay, great, guys. Last pose here, a little more like our normal ones. I'm gonna continue this trend of twisting, getting some twisting on the trunk and the hips. So you're gonna come down, set up like our normal pigeon pose, but I want you to, instead of bringing the knee back here, we're gonna lean over, bring it out a little more, closer to that 90 degrees. Because today, we are gonna purposely bring this back leg back and over, all right? To wherever you can, and lean your chest over, more in line with the knee here, okay? We're gonna hold it 2 minutes here. Sink more down into the stretch this way, feeling it in the outside of that hip and that glute, guys. Here you can definitely go ahead and stick to like a 3 to 5 second inhale, same length on your exhale. Stay with your breathing. Halfway. Reaching that leg behind you, that left leg, back and around. Just reaching it back to where you can. Shift your weight a little more to this left arm. Even let this right shoulder come up a little. Try to push this left one down just a little. You'll notice it more in the obliques on the left side. Lat on the left side, rear shoulder. Okay, great, guys. Switch over to the other side. A lot like our pigeon pose, the leg more out at a 90. Bring this back leg back to as far as you can, reaching it, stretching it out, straight back and around. And then lean in the chest. Bring this back leg back till I feel a good stretch. And lean the chest down, stick to doing like a 4 second in, 4 second out, breath count on this one. 2 minutes here and we're done, guys. I can lean over just this way to my right side just a little bit to deepen that stretch. Feel it more in that IT band. Sorry, not IT band, that left, really just right down in that left hip and glute on the left side, the glute medial. Yes. And the more I stretch my hands out in front and bring the chest down, let it come down with time, the deeper the stretch, as well as walking this back leg back, and then across my body the other way toward that left side. Great job, guys. Just 15 more seconds. down for your rebound. Oh, please enjoy 3 to 5 minutes here. Lie down flat, completely relax. Just enjoy this time that you learn. Not have to think, not have to move, exert yourself. Nothing is required of you right now, except to be in this moment. It's still not required. Okay guys, great job. See you next time.